Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Talking Disney Classics podcast, this show where we love talking about all things Disney. But today we're doing something a little bit different. We've had this podcast for over 100 episodes, and so we have managed to get that far, and I'll only be talking about animation. We did do Mary Poppins, but we've only talked about animation. And this episode, we're doing something a little bit different. We are talking about Muppets, which weren't always part of the Disney family, but they have been for quite a while,
Quite a
even as
while, yeah.
going as far back as Jim Henson and the start of obviously Muppet 3D, which we just lost in Disney World, and so there has been a relationship there. And I guess I had it fresh on my mind because of the closure of Muppet Vision 3D in Disney World. And I did Muppet May, which is something that's very special on my channel every year. And we've been doing this fun series where we rank the music, the songs. And I had the idea of like, wouldn't that be fun to do that with Muppets songs? And so it's kind of Disney adjacent. I thought, oh, should we just make it a separate non-talking Disney classics episode? But in the end, it's just semantics. Who cares? But that was my thought process in going on. But today we are ranking the Muppets songs in the feature films for the Muppets, and I'll give some other caveats and other things how we came up with our list. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited, and if I'm going to Rachel Wagner, and Stanford's here.
Rachel, how's it going?
I'm doing great. This is such a fun one. I love doing these song rankings. This is one of my favorite. None of them do that well as far as listens, but I don't care because I enjoy doing it so much. I really like it.
It's been a blast, and you're so kind to include me. And thank you. I mean, Rachel, my good friend Rachel here puts in so much work always with everything she does, and you put in so much work compiling this mega list. It was
Yes.
amazing, Rachel. So thank you for that, and again for including me. And also on your list, you kindly put links to watch these on YouTube, which was
Yeah.
so fun because I didn't get a chance to rewatch the films, all
Yes.
of them, which was a bummer. And I hope to because it actually even inspired me to
Yeah,
to
me too.
rewatch some of these films. But being able to see these songs in context was delightful. So thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, thank you, Rachel.
It was a lot of fun. It is a lot of work, but yeah, this was the most that we've ever
Oh
done
my
for one of
goodness,
these rankings.
mega list.
We had the most that we'd had previous, I think, was
It
Frozen,
was Frozen. Yep.
and we had 32 in that list. And this one we have 46. And
Yep. Amazing.
I we were like, oh, should we divide it into two? And I was like, you know what? If Joe Rogan can have 4-hour podcasts, I can have a long Muppets podcast.
You can have a podcast as long as you want, right?
That's right.
Your channel.
Long form, that's all the rage, right? It's
Yes,
fine.
yes.
So yeah, we have 46 songs total. And here was sort of the process in coming up with this list. So yes, we only are doing feature films from the Muppets. So no specials, which I've covered all of them for Muppet May. I just covered the John Denver specials, and those are delightful.
So fun.
Yeah, there's some really fun specials over the years. There's a lot of Christmas ones that have wonderful music. And sadly, doing this meant we couldn't include Emmett Otter, which I love, especially the songs. So there's a lot of really wonderful specials with great music that we couldn't include because we already at 46. So.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah.
But those were hard decisions, and you
Yeah.
made good calls, and you were kind to include me on the decision making,
Yeah.
with them. But
And
I think you made a really good call.
And then also, we did not include any previously existing. These are all original songs
Yeah.
and we had included in some of these other song rankings, like we did "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" and things like that. We had included those, especially if they were iconic. But for this list, it felt, especially Muppets in Space, which has no original songs, it's
Right.
all soundtrack. It felt like it just didn't work. It didn't feel like a part of this. And there were a couple other songs that were in soundtracks, but were not original songs. So we didn't include those.
Yeah.
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 And we also did not include any Sesame Street original songs. So that would not include Follow That Bird. It wouldn't include Elmo in Grouchland.
Right.
Any of the Sesame Street feature films, I did not include those. So this is just Muppets.
Just Muppets. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
So,
again, good call because then it would be like 200 songs
yeah, that's right.
on top of it. So you have to break it down. I thought
Yes.
maybe it would be fun to tackle some of those other categories another day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that could be fun because
Yeah.
there, like, it would be maybe fun at Christmas time to do a Christmas Muppet slash Sesame Street Christmas song ranking
Yeah.
because there's so many good ones. And of course, we'll talk about Christmas Carol here, but there's so many, even Emmet Otter, that's Christmas. So there's a lot of, we could easily have a pretty robust list
Yeah.
of because you've got the Sesame Street Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, which I love and adore. So there's just so much potential, and so we'd love to hear your feedback for other ideas that we could have. I also did not include the two homages to the Muppet Show that we have in the Muppets film. There's Ma 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 Ma, and there's the Muppet Show theme.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't feel like those fit with this ranking.
Right.
Didn't, yeah.
Exactly. Because I mean,
So,
they truly are from the TV show,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the long of short. That's the long-winded explanation of how he came to this 46 song. And I'll try to put together, I'm not sure what's on Spotify. I haven't checked that yet, but I'll see if I can put together a playlist like I've done with the other rankings of Muppet songs
This would
on
be amazing,
Spotify. So
Rachel. And
that would be
again,
fun. That would be fun. Yeah.
thank you for, for doing
And
that for all of us.
and the biggest person that we have to thank for Muppets music is Paul
Paul
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was the one who did the music for the Muppet movie.
The original Muppet movie.
Yeah. And the Muppet Christmas Carol. Probably the two most iconic musical scores were from Paul Williams. And so he is somebody who's very influential. Kind of the Elton John of the Muppets.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we can be grateful for that. So the films that we did cover, that we did talk about, we have the Muppet movie, we have the Great Muppet Caper, we have Muppets in Manhattan, Muppets Take
Muppets
Manhattan,
Take Manhattan. Yeah.
Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, the Muppets,
The Muppets. Yeah.
yeah, and then Muppets Most Wanted. So those are the films that we were considering, and we came up with 46.
Are you a fan of Rachel's reviews? Do you look forward to Family Movie Night, Female Film Critics panels, or the Talking Disney podcast? If so, please consider supporting the podcast by becoming a patron. As a patron, you get to access monthly events such as the watch-alongs and Q&As, where you get to talk to stars and find out the behind the scenes of the movie making industry. And you can pick what I review for Family Movie Night or even become a guest on the podcast. Podcasts and YouTube channels are expensive, and I really, really could use your help. I would so appreciate it. You also get to be a member of the Facebook group where we talk about all the films that we're seeing, and we have so much fun. Go to patreon.com/hallmarkies and select one of the Rachel's fan tiers. That's patreon.com/hallmarkies.
Dive in, all that explanation. What is your number 46?
My number 46. Okay, so we were just extolling the virtues of Paul Williams. Now, number one, I guess we should say, and as we've corresponded about this too, there really isn't a terrible song in the bunch.
No, I agree.
Which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, like the ones that I have near the bottom are functional for the story.
Yeah.
But they were just my least favorite.
And
so.
Rachel, I ask your forgiveness in advance because
Okay.
um, I don't love Muppet Christmas Carol. I know.
Really?
You know, I'm not a hater, but
Uh-huh.
I don't love it. I never have. And I was
Interesting.
hoping that like this kind of re-listen
Uh-huh.
would help me with it,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't. So,
It did it.
so,
Okay. Wow.
so
This is
anyway,
interesting. Yeah.
please forgive me
Yeah.
because I don't wish any disrespect, to those to those who love it, as well as just to the great songwriting of Paul Williams, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Oh, so our I think our rankings are gonna be quite different because not only do I love it, and I love, me and Christmas,
well, I
obviously,
was
and
gonna
also,
say you and Christmas, yeah,
yeah, and also
and A Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol, and I just have like huge nostalgia tapped into it. So, because it is something that we watched regularly as a family
Yeah.
every Christmas Eve, especially. I've seen it on the big screen multiple times. So yeah, that's going to be interesting.
So
So,
anyway, no,
all
so
right,
please forgive me. I wish no disrespect, but it's how I feel.
it's different opinions. That's
So
okay. Let's do it.
so my number 46 is Bless Us All.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just
Uh,
honestly, and maybe I'm just being Scrooge. I'm just
yeah. You're going to be visited by three spirits.
stone cold.
Well,
Stan Scrooge. Yeah.
my number 46 is Boom Shakalaka from
Yeah.
Treasure Island.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It does the
It does.
job for the
Yes.
scene.
Yes.
But it's a little bit cringe, the portrayal of like natives and they're they're worshiping Benjamina as Piggy. So, but it's fine for the scene, but it's my lowest 46.
Yeah, see, and I have it in my lower tier too, but
Yeah.
it's just barely above the stuff from Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
Yeah, yeah. So what do you have 45?
Thankful Heart from Muppet Christmas
Okay.
Carol.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like such a jerk, but I'm being honest. I'm being
Yeah, hey.
honest.
45, I have Shiver My Timbers.
Yeah, yeah.
So again from Treasure
Treasure.
Island.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It's a pirate shanty. It introduces you. There's nothing wrong with it for what it's needed, but it was my least favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you have at 44?
It feels like Christmas. From Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah,
Oh my.
there's a theme here.
Yeah,
That
wow.
I just
That's
got
so
I grouped all of the songs. Yeah, from
all of them, huh?
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Um
Again, Scrooge me. Maybe my heart will soften this year if I,
the things you learn about your friends. Yeah.
Well, again, and I hope you'll still be
And
my
I got
friend.
to be part of the Muppets Christmas Carol panel. I got to be in attendance for the Muppets Christmas Carol panel at D23, and that was
Oh,
pretty
I bet that was
really
wonderful.
wonderful. And
I
not
bet you
only
just
did they,
loved it. And
yeah, Paul
who better
Williams
to
was
go
there.
than you?
Yes, and Brian Henson was there, and they had Jodie Benson come in and sing the Love Is Found, and that was really neat. And we'll talk about when we get to that song. Sounds like very soon we'll be talking about it.
Yeah.
But that was very cool, to get to, and they had Muppets there, and they had the performers there, and they had the crew there. People, so it was like a pretty big group that were
Wow.
all there, talking about it. And one of the things that has been in speculating in the air for a long time is that they are going to do a Muppets Christmas Carol on Broadway. That's been
Oh, wow.
like you've heard. It's just one of those things that you've heard rumors about
Yeah.
for a while. And I think it would make a lot of sense because they usually every year have a seasonal Broadway offering of some
Yeah.
kind. And in addition to the Rockettes, they usually have like this last year they had Elf Revival and so I think it would do very well.
Wouldn't that be fun to see the
Yeah.
Muppets on stage like that?
It would be very fun, and I think it would do well. I think that there's enough nostalgia and enough interest in it. I think it's a smart idea. I think it would be
Well,
a good investment.
and clearly it's a beloved property, except for
Yeah.
grumpy old
So are
me,
you.
you know? Yeah, yeah.
One of the things that I really appreciate about Muppets Christmas Carol is how much of the text they actually have
Yeah,
in that movie. There's really quite a bit of because they have Dickens. Gonzo is Dickens,
right.
and so he recites quite a bit of the text. So I like that. All right, where were we? I lost my place.
We're either, I think, what were we at 43?
Okay,
44, is that right, or
44.
44?
So what's your
It
reign of
feels it
terror?
feels like Christmas.
Oh, that's your 44.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
my 44 is I'm Gonna Always Love You. This is from Muppets Take Manhattan. It's the Muppet Babies song.
Yeah.
And
I
there's nothing wrong with it, but
yeah,
yeah.
but I don't love that. I'm with you. I don't, I mean, in a way it's adorable.
It's kind of a novelty to be introduced to the Muppet Babies, and
Yeah.
then they'd end up being the show and everything. But
But also it's kind
that's
of like
about
cute.
it.
Oh, it was like cute
Yeah.
overload, and then the voices were kind of, I don't know. They were not
Yeah.
necessarily great to hear them singing, you
One of the
know.
things that was interesting about doing this ranking is that you kind of realize that there are sort of archetypes for Muppets in a way that I hadn't quite considered before. Is the like the Piggy and Kermit love ballads are very similar in all of these movies. You'll see
I
in the
love
middle
you.
middle
Yeah,
section there.
you
I
would
was like,
send me a message about
yeah,
that, and Rachel's so right on with
yeah.
that.
You realize
Yeah.
there are sort of themes going on here, and so this is kind of even though it's Muppet Babies, it kind of has that feel of one of these ballads. And I'm Gonna Always Love You, and so that's where I have it. So what do you have 43?
43, I have Marley and Marley.
Okay. Um 43 I have I'll Get You What You Want from Muppets Most Wanted with Constantine
Oh, okay.
singing to Piggy.
Yeah.
And so Muppets Most Wanted is my least favorite. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Muppets in Space. That's a lot of people's least favorite, but I think that one's weird enough, and it's I just like Gonzo enough. I think that I would put that above Muppets Most Wanted,
Yeah.
which just felt really uninspired to me. And the problem with Muppets Most Wanted is that it just strays from the Muppets because I think they were so excited that they had Ricky Gervais and Tina Fey that they spent too much time on the non Muppets characters.
Yeah. It almost feels like the Muppets were the guests,
Yes.
you know, in
Yes.
that film. I don't love that film either. I think a couple of the songs are pretty funny,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm with you. It's not a favorite. I mean, and I would probably rank the film itself below, Muppet Christmas
Yeah. And
Carol.
it's sad because it felt uninspired, and it seems like that was sort of the Muppets death nail. They tried that with that weird TV show that they tried to do, and
Yeah,
they had that Haunted Mansion movie right to Disney Plus, which we didn't include on this because it was just a special. It's not a,
right. It's
um,
not a feature.
but I do feel like Disney has kind of given up on the Muppets.
I feel sad about that too. Not that, I mean, sorry to take a bit of a, diversion, but it's still we're still
Yeah.
on point because I just feel like for the most part Disney has not been able to take it, really do something great with the Muppets. I mean,
Yeah.
clearly Muppet Vision is beloved. Muppet Vision 3D, at Walt Disney World was absolutely
Now it's
beloved, and
gone.
now it's gone. For a while, it was at Disney California Adventure Park, and and they closed it
Yeah.
there. And I mean, I know
It,
that they're turning the Rock and Roller Coaster there at
yeah.
Disney World into, you know,
I think it'll be like the electric Dr.
it's going to
Uh,
be Dr. Teeth and
and
Electric Mayhem,
electric.
right? At least
Yeah.
according to like the kind of
Which they did that show as well. They did the Dr. T and Electric Mayhem show on Disney Plus. So it's not
Yeah.
like they haven't tried some things, but it really does feel like they've kind of given up
And
on the Muppets,
it
which is a
makes me
shame.
sad because they just haven't been. And again, maybe it's just they just can't get the right creative people involved. I thought that the Muppets film, the Muppets, right, which we'll
Yeah.
get to again sometimes, was pretty cute overall, and
Mhm.
and kind of captured. I don't think completely captured, but some of it I thought was terrific.
Yeah.
But wow, it just is a bummer because here they have one of the greatest IPs and with that was created by some of the most,
Yeah.
creative, clever, people, these puppeteers and filmmakers, the amazing stuff they did. And I was just reminded of all of that watching those YouTube videos that you so kindly provided, just thinking how fun these musical numbers were, in all these shows and how creative and clever they
Yeah.
were. And we'll get to that I know
It's
as we're
true.
as we're going higher up the list,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
in a way, it kind of is like a heartbreaker, isn't it? That it's like,
Yeah.
dang, they have something that's so special that they have not been able to figure out
Yeah.
how to move it forward.
And I think it's a shame that we didn't get more stories because I'm not like you. I like the Christmas Carol a lot. And Treasure Island I enjoyed a lot. It seemed like that was such an interesting path for them to go on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I feel like there's more stories. I mean, people talked about if we could have gotten a Muppet Pride and Prejudice, that would
Oh my
be the
goodness.
best day of my life.
That that'd be
Oh,
amazing.
oh,
Or
it would have been
had the
so good.
potential to
But
be amazing, right?
but
Depending on the
you'd have to
creative
have
team.
Kermit being a jerk, which would be very, very difficult, because you're gonna have Kermit being Darcy, I
Have
guess, but
Kermit being Mr. Darcy.
would be the best. Oh, but
Oh my
anyway, if
goodness.
you share your what would be your pitch? I know there's been a lot of people who said that they should have the Muppets host the Oscars, which is a great idea. Great idea.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And frankly, I wish they'd reboot something like them, even though I know variety shows are passe and everybody just wants reality
Yeah.
TV crap. But I would love the Muppet Show.
Yeah.
You know,
They had that Elmo show on HBO Max, but that's as close as I think we've gotten in a
yeah,
while. I would love
yeah.
it. Yeah, I would love it. I would.
That'd be so much fun to have a different guest star every week and
Also, can we say that Pepe is no Rizzo? I understand that the Rizzo voice actor that he retired from Disney.
yeah,
And that's why they did that. But come on,
I
Rizzo's
know.
voice is not that hard.
Well, and
You can't tell me that Jim Cummings or some,
somebody
brilliant voice actor, they can't do
and
Rizzo.
it's kind of sick and wrong,
And
and
you can still have Pepe, but he is no Rizzo. I
no,
want Rizzo back.
I hear you, Rach.
So
100%, 100%.
so let's see. Where have you given your 42?
My 42 again. Sorry, one more sleep till Christmas. I'm only a couple more from Muppet Christmas
Wow.
Carol.
You
I put
really
all of
don't
them.
like it, huh?
I
That
put all of
much.
them at the bottom. I just don't like it. I
Oh,
just don't like it. So anyway, I but
wow.
and I do like a Christmas Carol. I mean, I'm not ter-
Huh.
that much of a Scrooge.
That really surprises me, but it's all right. It's
But
valid,
I mean, honestly, for me, and I think that we might differ on this because did we do a Christmas Carol ranking, or maybe I listened to one of your podcasts, or I don't know if we've talked, maybe we've
Yeah.
talked. See, I um I really like I think it's the Reginald Owen one. Probably is my favorite
Okay.
one of the live action ones,
Do you like the Albert Feeney?
and I love the Albert Finney one.
Oh,
The
interesting. Okay.
and part of it for me is I love the music. I love that Leslie
Yeah.
Burkuse music
Thank you very
that's in
much.
that.
Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done
Yeah.
for me.
Uh,
Yeah, it starts to lose me when it's going to hell and everything, but but it's fun. There are very few versions of Christmas Carol that I dislike. I
Right.
am
And
a
which, you know,
I
which I
just
respect.
that Alan Menken one is absolutely atrocious. The
See, I remember you telling me
stage
that one that was
version.
atrocious. I haven't seen
Yeah, it's
it.
really bad, but I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to Christmas Carol. So 42 for me is I have Me Party at
Oh, do you have
from
me party?
Muppets. I have Me Party. Mary, she does the bold thing of eating alone, and she needs a whole song about how she is eating alone.
I have it a little
Uh,
higher just because I think it's funny with Miss Piggy. But anyway, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
is Miss Piggy in that song?
Yeah, Miss Piggy's in that song.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
But that,
but
and honestly, I was gonna rank it lower until the Miss Piggy part showed up, and then I was all I was all in.
like as a fellow single, I can appreciate the victory of eating alone, but it's not my favorite song. So
Yeah, yeah.
Me Party from Amy Adams.
From the Muppets.
So what do you have at 41?
41, then I have Scrooge, and then thankfully you can be done with me talking about, you know,
Wow.
this movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
literally
wild.
grouped all the songs. No,
All of them, huh?
yeah, I don't like that
That's
movie.
fair enough.
Sorry.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
okay.
Again,
So
I'm gonna get hate from your wonderful listeners. They're gonna be like, you never invite Stanford back for anything.
yeah. um 41 I have You Can't Take No for an Answer from Muppets Take Manhattan. This is a Dr. Teeth song that they sing when they're like touring the city.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine, but yeah, that's where I have it. And because Muppets Takes Manhattan, it's all about them trying to sell this Broadway show.
Yeah.
So I do like how Broadway it feels and how Broadway most of the songs feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I have this one. What do you have next?
Actually, I lied because number 40 is, and but I put it at the top of my bottom. When Love Is Gone, or the reprise is When Love Is Found.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The Jody Benson sang at the
Okay.
at
Yes.
the D23
So
thing.
this song, they cut it from the theatrical release because Jeffrey Katzenberg listened to the screenings, just like this is why they had Jody and because they tried to do the same thing with Part of Your World. But they successfully did it with this song, that because the kids were getting antsy. So Jeffrey Katzenberg got antsy and said, "Oh, they're getting bored. They're bored with this song." And so then he told them to cut it, which is crazy. And but now they've had it for a long time. It was a bonus on the DVD. They had the
Yeah.
theatrical, and then they had a extended cut or whatever
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
but it has been resubmitted or whatever in the correct form for Disney Plus now,
Yeah. And Disney Plus has this,
Yeah.
know,
which is good.
current print or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, right? Edition that has the song restored.
So
You know my love for Jeffrey Katzenberg.
another terrible choice.
Case in point.
At least he gave us his. We can be grateful for a Goofy movie for Jeffrey Katzenberg, but yeah,
which was a revelation.
Yes,
to
it really
learn
was.
that. Yeah, wow.
So 40 is where I have The Big House. This is from Muppets Most Wanted.
Yeah.
And it's Kermit being introduced to the gulag, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of Tina Fey's big song. And
Tina Fey's, yeah. Again, with
House.
with the Muppets as a guest.
Yeah.
So
what do you have next?
So at 39, I have the Boom Shakalaka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 39, I have I'm Number One from Most Wanted. This is Constantine's villain song.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I had a little higher too. I thought it was fun to revisit the songs and not have to rewatch that whole movie.
Yeah.
Because I don't dislike the songs in for the most part in Muppets Most Wanted. I don't really care for the film, but I thought that the songs were pretty funny. And again,
Yeah,
it
and I
just
have a
made
couple others that are a little bit higher
yeah.
from it. So
But it made me long again for the just like we had talked about. It's like, dang, I wish that there could have been another,
mhm.
current movie created with the
Yeah,
Muppets
there's
that
just
was
something about that.
More Muppets focused
Yeah,
and but funny. Bring in a great songwriting team and really, really deliver something
yeah.
special.
Like, can you imagine if they gave the Lopez's?
I was just
Yeah, I
thinking
mean, because
that.
they already, I mean, Robert already did Avenue Q. Like, he has experience with puppets, like
Yes.
writing for puppets, and oh, that could be so good.
It
Oh,
could be so good.
I would love
Oh,
that.
I would love that too. I would love it. That we can
Mm,
put that on our wish list, right? Like, please,
yeah.
please, Disney.
So what do you have 38?
My timbers, shiver me
Okay.
timbers. Yeah.
So I have Love Lettuce here from Treasure Island.
Okay.
So we're getting into, I have a bunch in this next section of the love ballads. So this is
Yeah.
between Smollett and Benjamina, between Kermit and
Yeah.
Piggy.
I don't
They're
see why.
literally hanging. They think they're dying. Love
Yeah.
Lettuce here.
I have that just up a little bit. I don't. Yeah. Again, one of those Kermit and Piggy,
Yeah.
love ballads, right? That,
Yeah.
uh, you
What do
know,
you have at 37?
at 37, I have "I'm Gonna Always Love You," the Babies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
37, I have Something Better. This is basically Jim's I Want song in Treasure Island
yeah.
that he sings. And I don't love that actor and his
Well, see,
singing.
Skinner, see, that's my issue with that song because I have it low too. I mean, we're coming to it just because I kept picturing like what would this be like if it was a singer that I liked better or an actor that I
Yeah.
liked better?
Hmm.
Because I don't necessarily think it's a bad song. I just felt like it was kind of badly sung.
Yeah.
Um, but is that what do you think too, Rach, or how
Yeah,
do you
I
view it?
agree. I agree. It's just it's a little vanilla. It's a little I don't know. I just don't love it. But it's like a okay song on it. The bones of it are a perfectly fine little I
Yeah,
Want song, but I just don't love the performance that much.
yeah.
But what you have 36?
36. I'm gonna go back there someday. That's Gonzo in the Muppet movie.
Oh yeah, I have that surprisingly high. I mean, I
You know,
love Gonzo, and
yeah.
I thought that was such a tender song.
It really is a cute song, and I guess maybe
Yeah.
this is just me being, angry old man. But no, but it just for whatever reason again, I just kind of
Yeah.
I just didn't love it, so I just decided to
Uh-huh.
put it low. But I'm with you. I love Gonzo, and it's really frankly, I mean, I think of all of these movies, probably my favorite is the original Muppet movie.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
and I think most of those songs actually are really quite solid, even
Yeah.
though I kind of have them scattered throughout the list because there's others that I like more, as some cases.
So 36, I have Happiness Hotel from the
Okay.
Caper, Great
Yeah.
Muppet Caper.
Yeah.
And this just, about the hotel. It's nothing wrong with it, but it's just, it's where it ended. And then actually I have two more Caper songs coming up. So 35, I have Piggy's Fantasy, which like the song is like fairly basic, but it's the incredible like
It's it's
muppetry, is that a word? What they're able to do with her swimming and how they pulled that off, I have no idea. But like the song is I don't know, this is just where I have it.
the song isn't good. It's one of those where you have to have the visuals,
Yeah, you really do, because they do this whole Esther Williams like
which
incredible
is
water
and
ballet.
hysterical.
Like,
I mean,
how
it's
did they do
yeah.
that? Like,
How
where
do they
are the
do it?
puppeters?
The
How did they
eh,
do it?
the puppetry and the just the filmmaking of
Unbelievable.
it is just fantastic
Unbelievable.
and but so
But
funny, like bubbles are coming out of her snout,
yeah,
and I mean, just all the stuff that I just love, the little
unbelievable.
details that are
Um,
so delightful. But the song is
yeah.
kind of lousy. I
And
mean,
then
that's
yeah,
mean to say.
okay,
It's
it
not
does the
good.
job for what you need, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just so then I have Nightlife at 34. So I have three caper songs in a row.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
what do you have 35?
35, I have Something Better. That
Okay, from Treasure.
from Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That
what do you have at 34?
34, I hope that something better comes along, that Kermit and Ralph
Mm-hmm.
sing in
Which
In the
which
Muppet
that
movie.
song wasn't in that was
Yeah,
only in the UK release, which is kind of
right.
fun.
Which is fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the Muppet
You
movie.
shared that with me. And anyway, that was yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and again, the lyrics are clever, and it plays in a good spot in the movie. I mean,
Yeah.
it's serviceable. I just don't necessarily love it, but
So 33, I have Sailing for Adventure from
okay.
Treasure.
Yeah, I have that at 30, so we're kind of close
Okay,
on that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have at 33?
33, I have Love Lettuce here
Okay,
from Up at Treasure Island. Yeah.
yeah. And then 32, I have Cabin Fever
Okay. Yeah. See,
from
we're
Treasure
kind of close
Island.
on this
Yeah.
stuff. See, at 32, I have the Piggy's Fantasy.
Okay.
The Esther Williams
Yeah.
from the Great Muppet Caper. Yeah.
So 31, I have Something So Right, which was a little bit hard for me for this from Most Wanted. It was a little hard for me to figure out where to put this. Because it's like an average song until Celine Dion is in there, and then
I know,
it's pretty
right?
hilarious.
Yeah.
So I ended up at 31.
Okay. So
So,
for me at 31, I have A Professional Pirate.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Treasure Island, Muppet Treasure
Yeah.
Island.
30, I have The First Time It Happens. This is one of our ballads, our Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Yes.
They dancing together, and they from Caper. So that's what I have at 30. What did you have at 30?
Well, so at 30, I have Sailing for Adventure from Muppet
Oh, right,
Treasure
right, right.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 29, I have, well, so 29 and 28, they're like together. So I have Happy at 29, and I have The Ceremony at 28. This is from My Mistake Manhattan.
Yeah.
It was hard to know where to rank these because obviously it's like epic, Kermit and Piggy getting married.
Right.
It's very sweet. But yeah, that's just where I ended up with them.
That's fair, and mine are actually, I have those two together as well, and they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun to see them get married. It's very sweet.
Yeah, it is.
And he sings his vows that you'd have it's adorable. So
It's adorable. Frankly, I do kind of wish that Kermit and Piggy though had like a really great duet. Because I didn't feel like any other duets were just like kind of
yeah, the
knock out of the
ballads,
park.
the
Yeah,
love
I mean they're ballads,
ballads.
they're love ballads. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
they're all like I had never occurred to me that I'm like all these songs sound the same until we did this
yeah,
project. It was kind of interesting.
yeah. No, that
But
was so.
see for the ceremony scene, hearing Kermit particularly say I do, it's just very sweet. I
It's so
mean,
cute.
it's very sweet, but
Hey, this is David from the Piecing It Together podcast, a podcast about movies and the movies that inspire them. For over 4 years, each week, a guest and I take a look at a new movie through the lens of what other movies we think were either an influence or connect in some other way. It's a fun, unique way to discuss films that leads to a great list of other movies to check out that either explore the same themes and ideas or maybe utilize similar filmmaking techniques. Including special episodes in our side series that twist the format, we've done over 200 episodes, so there's bound to be one on a film you've been thinking about and want to dig deeper into. So check us out on all the major podcasting apps and at piecingpod.com.
first 29, 28.
So 29, I have Cabin Fever,
Okay.
and then from Muppet Treasure Island, and then 28, I have Nightlife from the Great Muppet Caper.
Okay. Yeah. So 27, I have the interrogation song. That's from Most Wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that it's pretty funny. Ty Burrell, the inspector, and Sam Eagle, in interviewing Constantine and Piggy and other suspects.
Yeah.
So that's where I have that.
I love Sam the Eagle. He's such a great kid. He's so funny. He has such a great
Yeah.
character. And I think he always gets used well. I think it's
I do love it in Christmas Carol when he says the American way, the British way. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so let's see. What did you have at 27?
27, I have the first time it happens that from the great Muppet Caper.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So
I'll go ahead after you.
no, that's fine. What were you gonna say?
Again, it's one of those for me. It's so fun to look at because it's this kind of great, like almost like from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and a Busby Berkeley movie
Yeah.
kind of all together.
Yeah.
So the puppetry and the filmmaking is just delightful, but I just don't care for the song
Yeah.
very much. It's really more than I mean, again, I don't hate
Yeah.
it, but it's just lower. Yeah.
So 26, I have Together Again. This is the introductory credits song in Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
We debated about including the closing credit song from Treasure Island.
Yeah.
But I felt like this was more integrated, that like that song is strictly a credit song. This is more integrated into the beginning part. So I don't know, it just felt different to me. And it's actually sung by the characters as opposed to that one sung by Ziggy Marley.
Right.
And so anyway, but I have Together Again at 26.
Okay. I have a pretty close. I have that at 23, but yeah. Yeah.
What do you have at 26?
So 26, I have Happiness Hotel.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't that's one of those sometimes with these songs with the Muppets, there are often like so many characters that's happening that sometimes I felt, I guess as we were just so focused on the music that of course they service the plot, which is their point, right? But then sometimes I just wish, this is almost maybe like too many. There's like too much going on to like enjoy the song. Does that make sense, Rachel?
Yeah. And I mean, the Electric Teeth songs are usually filler, kind of more filler songs.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. With the Electric Teeth show.
Yeah.
I mean, the Electric Mayhem, right? Dr. Teeth and the
25, I have We're Doing a Sequel from Most Wanted.
Okay.
And it's fun. It's a little cheeky, obviously, like they're making fun of the fact they're doing a sequel.
Yeah.
And sequels usually aren't good. And but it kind of rings a little sour in the fact that the movie actually isn't very good.
I know.
So like the meta nature of it also is kind of like, you sort of
it's kind of a bummer.
It's like apologizing for your movie at the beginning.
At the very beginning, like we know this is not.
And
I agree.
Interesting too is there's like a bunch of songs that actually have them coming up that are all about like movie making. In the Muppets, and I never had occurred to me that, again, sort of an archetype.
Same archetype. Yep.
Of
I have mine kind of all in the same place together. We should see how we rank these individually. Yeah.
So what did you have at 25?
So at 25, I have Hey, a Movie.
Yeah.
From the great Muppet Caper. Just again, it's cute, but not.
So I have that at 23.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So, what do you have at 24?
24, I have The Magic Store, which
too.
is the finale. Okay, from the Muppet movie. It's one of those that almost like I wish it were more compelling than it actually turns out to be, because it's such a cool concept. Because again, they're just talking about the magic of movies and just it's the magic. It is. I love how they call. I mean, I think I love the title more than I like the song. Because a movie is like a magic store.
Magic store, yeah. I mean, it's nice, but probably one of the more forgettable songs.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a forgettable song
from the Muppet movie. And then I have Hey, a Movie from Caper. This is at the very beginning.
Yep.
And it's sort of the same idea as these. So we're doing a sequel, The Magic Store, and Hey, a Movie are very similar.
Yeah, exactly. I have mine. Yeah, we're doing a sequel. It's my 23. The Magic Store is my 24, and Hey, a Movie is 25 for me.
So at 22, I have Somebody's Getting Married from Muppets Take Manhattan. This is kind of they're all getting ready for the wedding.
Yeah.
And it has like a Broadway feel, so that gets a little higher than the Vow songs.
Yeah.
So that's where I have it at 22. What do you have at 22?
I have Together Again
Mm-hmm.
from Muppets Take Manhattan. That's the opening credits
Right. Yeah.
scene, and it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, gosh, again, I'm focusing. It was like hard just to focus just solely on the song, often too because of what's going on in the movie.
Yeah.
I almost, I feel like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, Rachel. But the this scene, I wish had more going on. In a way, I mean, clearly, they do all those helicopter shots of the city and different stuff, and then they just go to the stage, and the Muppets are just kind of static, all just kind of standing there in a group, and I just think, dang, so often they have them doing such clever things, and it's just the core group. It didn't feel like it was like
Mhm.
too crowded of a group, but anyway, it didn't really.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
So 21 for me, I have Can You Picture That?
That's what I have too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, at 21. Yeah.
Perfectly fun song, but it is kind of a filler song.
Yeah.
So now we're getting to the top 20. And this for me was like a bloodbath because I loved all of these
All of
songs
these,
coming up. It was
yeah.
really hard.
Hard.
This 20 for me is really so at 20, I have a Professional Pirate
Okay.
because Long John Silver, Tim Curry doing a villain song is pretty fun. And so that's that's the highest of Treasure Island that I have.
Okay.
And so
Nice.
that's my 20. What's your 20?
So my 19 and 20, Rachel, are Happy, and then the ceremony
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Muppets Take Manhattan had the wedding, the
Mhm.
that whole wedding sequence.
It's
Yeah.
so sweet. It's
It's adorable. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I have 19. I have Man or a Muppet for Muppets.
Okay.
And this is the one that famously won the Oscar the year there was only 2 songs nominated,
I know.
which is
I still can't.
bonkers. Literally, they could have nominated more songs from Muppets.
It's just
Like,
it was bonkers.
Why?
It was bonkers.
But it won, and it's fun. I like the fact that they have what a brilliant choice to have Jim Parsons be Walter. That was really smart. And then to have the Muppet version of Jason Segel. And I mean, it's fun. It's a fun song.
Yeah, I have a little higher. I remember getting an absolute kick out of it. Thinking,
Yeah.
I just thinking back to the first time I saw it in the theater. I thought
And
it was,
then
I thought it
playing
was
up to the
hysterical.
soapy aspect, the sort of the Muppet ballad is like a fun thing.
Yeah.
But
I still am incredulous about its Oscar win.
So bizarre. What?
Yeah.
But so what do you have in 19?
19, that's where I have Happy.
Oh, yeah. So 18 is where I have Marley and Marley.
Okay.
I love Statler and Waldorf. I think that was so smart.
That was smart.
Marley.
Absolutely. Very smart.
Very funny. And one of the things that I think makes it work so well is that Michael Caine, he acts with the Muppets as he's any other scene partner. He is so good at that. There's not a sense of in my opinion, a sense of wink, wink, I'm acting with Muppets. He plays it pretty straight as far as Scrooge and Scrooge's story.
Yeah.
So I think that was such a smart way to go with it. And this
Agreed.
is very fun for our Jacob Marley character.
Yeah.
So what do you have next?
So are we at 18? Is that?
I think 18.
That's
where I have 18. Marley and Marley.
Okay, yeah. My 18 is Something So Right from Muppets Most Wanted. As I mentioned, I think that the songs are one of the stronger, or if not the strongest points of that film. And some of those songs I think are quite good. So that's one of them I had higher.
So 17, I have Never Before, Never Again. This is another one of our ballads. This is from the Muppet movie. Piggy sings it to Kermit when she sees him in the crowd. Never before, never again.
I have it high. I have it a little higher just because I think part of it is Frank Oz doesn't he just kill it
Oh,
with Miss Piggy?
Unbelievable.
Oh, my stars, Rachel. Just to have him, just to hear him do the
So
singing of
good.
this kind of
So good.
ridiculously corny song, it's just delightful.
Yeah. So what do you have next?
So are we at
That was my
17?
17. Yeah, that was my
I
17.
have the interrogation song.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because it
Fun.
made me laugh. It made me laugh. So again, such an imperfect
Yeah.
movie, but I
Yeah.
thought it was a funny song.
Ty Burrell's the best part of that movie.
Yeah, true.
He's really
He
fun.
Ty Burrell kills it, doesn't he? In the
I
outcome.
really he has great comedic timing. I'm a defender of Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and I just think he has really good sort of comedic timing, whether it's a
Yeah,
vocal performance or or an in-person performance. So
yeah.
okay, so what do I have next? So then I have Thankful Heart at 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very sweet. And what do you have at 16?
I have the Big House again from
Mm.
Muppets Most Wanted. You know that movie that where the Muppets are a guest. They're the guest stars.
Yeah, they are. It's a guest house.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, 15, I hope that something better comes along from Muppet Movie. This is the one that was the UK, but I just found it really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's like a nice little um it's like a song that you'd sing at it's not a bar song, but it kind of has that shanty
Yeah,
sort of.
it's got that right.
There's a word for that, like a bar pub anthem. It's like a pub
Yeah, a
anthem
pop anthem. Yeah.
sung by Ralph and
Ralph.
Kermit.
Yeah.
I
I
enjoyed
love
it.
love
So
love 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 Ralph,
yes,
the
something
piano player.
better comes along, sort of fun.
Yeah.
So what do you have 15?
15 I have I'm Number One from Muppets Most Wanted.
Mm,
Again, just thinking these songs are clever in a film that I don't really like.
yeah.
I think that's my last one from Muppets Most Wanted. Let's hope.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
they crept up so high. But yeah,
yeah. So 14 is where I have When Love Is Gone. And then When Love Is Found.
okay,
I think I think it's a very pretty little song. And get the emotion. And so yeah, that's where I have it.
nice. Yeah,
What do you have at 14?
14 I have Saying Goodbye from Muppets Take Manhattan.
I have that coming up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I have that. I love that song.
I do too. I really like that song. Yeah, in fact, I maybe ranked it a little too low, but I like that song.
Like you said, this is a bloodbath. I love this top 20 so much. 13 is where I have Right Where I Belong from Muppets Take Manhattan. This is the opening song of their musical.
Yes, I've got that. I've got that a little
It's
up a
really
little bit too.
good.
It's so good.
It starts out with them singing it, and then it gets to and Kermit realizes, oh, you need to be in it, you need to be in it, you need to be in it. So it becomes this kind of group thing, which is fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, really good. So what do you have at 13?
Oh, see, I lied. I've got I'll Get You What You Want from Muppets Most Wanted. That's my last Muppets Most
Oh,
Wanted.
okay.
But again, I laughed. Yeah, I just am
Yeah.
going off of what really made me laugh. So
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies merch store.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for the postable, hardy, or Hallmarky in your life?
What about getting that t-shirt or hoodie that will help you stand out at your next holiday party?
Now is the time to check out the Hallmarkies merch store.
Full of festive designs by artists like Jessica Miller, Carrie from Hallmark Comics, and more.
You can even have more than just shirts, but totes, cell phone cases, notebooks, mugs, and more.
And it isn't just Hallmark. We have designs for Anna Green Gables, Man from Snowy River, The Nanny, and more.
Every purchase at the merch store goes to help support the podcast and allows us to make the great content you know and love.
There are frequent sales, so go to tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies or see the link in the description.
That's tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies.
Right.
So
I hope your wonderful listeners will forgive me.
12, I have Bless Us All. This is the Tiny Tim
Yeah.
song. And so
That I had at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Cold Hearted
I
Stand.
never thought that would be the case, but hey. So what do you have at 12?
I have Pictures in My Head.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a really good one.
from
This
the Muppets.
I had forgotten about this song. It
I did
is
too, actually. Yeah, it was so
very
fun to.
sweet song with Kermit singing. That why was this not included with Man or
Well,
Muppet? Like,
it
why you
yeah,
can have more than one song
yeah.
nominated?
I think this one should have been nominated, frankly.
Yeah, it was
But
such a beautiful
it's
song.
a beautiful song and just
The
tender and yeah.
and I think with the like we again with this sort of the closing of Muppet 3D and Disney forgetting it, like it felt even more poignant now of these pictures in my head, like of the past of Muppets and
Yeah.
oh yeah, so good. So I have at 11 is where I have a Life's a Happy Song
Oh, okay.
from
Yeah.
Muppets.
Yeah.
Really
I have
fun
that's fun. I have that
Broadway
at 9.
feel to
Yeah,
it,
it's fun.
which I'm gonna enjoy. Life's a Happy Song.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, our introduction to Gary and
Yeah,
Walter and
yeah.
Town and Mary and everything. So, um, what you have at 11?
So at 11 I have Me Party. And
Oh my
again,
gosh, so
because of
high.
Miss Piggy. I attribute it to Miss Piggy.
Yeah, hey, I love Miss Piggy.
Well, and I love Amy Adams too, but it was when Miss Piggy showed up, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is very funny.
So number 10, I have Scrooge. And I think it's really fun introduction to the character. And you get to see a lot of Muppet characters that are going to be hard to work in to like you see Bean Bunny there.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you see him again. He's our beggar, a penny for the song, Governor. I love Bean Bunny. He's a favorite of mine.
Okay,
And
nice.
have you ever seen Bean Bunny's Picnic?
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a really good special.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
mhm. So anyway, but I think you see the Swedish chef in there with the singing vegetables. I know he's also in he's in the section with the Mr. Fezziwig's
Oh, okay. Yeah.
party. So that might be him, but I know the singing vegetables are of course there. And
Yes.
yeah, and I think it's like a cold wind blows, it chills you to the bone. Like I think it's pretty catchy, little song. So anyway, I have it at 10. What do you have at 10?
At 10, I have Right Where I Belong from Muppets Take Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So the 9 is where I have pictures in my head.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Really good song.
That's a good one. Really, yeah, yep.
So what do you have at 9?
9, I have Life's a Happy Song.
Okay,
from the Muppets, yeah.
So 8 is where I have Steppin' Out with a Star, this great Muppet caper. This sung by Kermit as he gets ready for his big date with Miss Piggy. So it's fun. It's got a Broadway feel to it. I'd forgotten about this song.
I was so happy to revisit be able to revisit this, Rachel. I have a higher. It reminds me of a Fred Astaire movie.
Yeah, it really does. And in fact, I was because the Muppet Wiki is not as good as the Disney Wiki. The Disney Wiki is like unbelievable. Whoever works on that is really good. But I was trying to find out I thought, oh, is this a cover? But from everything I could find out, it's not. It's an original.
Yeah.
So, but it really does feel like a Fred Astaire.
Yeah, they made it look.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Like it's a scene from a Fred Astaire movie, and it's so fun.
Yeah, it was underrated song.
Yeah, love being able to revisit that. So thank you again.
So what do you have at 8?
At 8, I have You Can't Take No for an Answer from Muppets Take Manhattan.
Which one is that? Where did I have that?
Let me look that up. You put that great summary in it, which I didn't put into my ranking.
I did have that pretty low, but I like it.
Yeah.
I had that at 41,
I
but
just I don't necessarily love the Dr. T songs because you said they're always kind of in a way kind of filler. But
mhm.
that
But it's fun.
one fun was fun. It worked for me. I just
Mhm.
I ranked it. Yeah, I ranked it higher.
Yeah. So I have it 7 is where I have saying goodbye. It's like our Casablanca moment with like Kermit and Piggy saying goodbye, but then like the other crew also saying goodbye. It's
Yeah,
a very sweet little song.
it's a sweet song. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a sweet song. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So what do you have at 7?
At 7, I have Never Before, Never Again. Uh, Miss Piggy's love song to Kermit on the Muppet movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good.
It's
Uh,
yeah, it's fun.
so 6 is where I'm going to go back there someday. I
Okay.
cried when I heard this. I'd forgotten about this song because this song technically is also in Muppets in Space because the Muppets in Space is Gonzo's story.
Right.
But it's all, this is the only original to the Muppets song, but it was also in Muppet movie. And I just was like, oh my gosh, that brought the feels. I felt
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'd forgotten about this song, and I think I even tweeted out. I was like, this song, so sweet. Him singing about his home planet, home
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
And so, uh, what do you have at 6?
I have so somebody's getting married
Mm-hmm.
from Muppets Take Manhattan.
That's fun.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was just so fun. It's so fun.
Mhm.
Just yeah, it just made me so happy that it
Mhm.
made it
Yeah.
got a high ranking.
So 5 is where I have It Feels Like Christmas. 'Cause I
Okay.
really
Yeah.
enjoy it. That song. Um, what do you have at 5?
Couldn't We Ride from the Great Muppet
So I have that at
Caper.
4.
That scene
Oh,
is, I mean, it's such a fun song anyway, but
oh,
I was so dazzled again
yeah.
by the puppetry and
Unbelievable.
the
The fact that they
filmmaking.
can make them ride bikes
That's
is
all the It
unbelievable.
looks so great. And
So good.
whatever magic they're doing, and
I
having them
was,
ride bikes and moving the camera and moving the
yeah.
puppets, these guys.
I guess what they did, I guess they have it like radio controlled is how they do it. It's
Oh
all
my
for those.
stars.
Oh, and I know that on some tricks they have the puppeteers will be in the green screen suits.
Yeah.
But not for this because those bikes are so small, like they couldn't have a
Yeah.
whole nother human on
And
there. So yeah, I guess that's how they did it was they had a radio controlled, which is
oh, that's so cool.
unbelievable.
Because
So
again, yeah,
good.
with the bikes moving and the cameras moving, it's just I'm just so dazzled by it. I remember being dazzled by it,
Yeah.
seeing the film, all those years
Oh,
ago, and then just getting to revisit it now. Plus, it's one of those too that
it's a great song
it's a
too.
fun song. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. They they use a combination of puppetry techniques, including marionette rigging, radio controlled mechanisms, and clever rigging with rods and hidden bars.
Oh wow.
For close up shots, marionettes and hand puppets are often used with the puppeteers operating them from below the camera. In group scenes, bikes are sometimes connected with rods, and performers may pull the bikes while riding oversized tricycles. So, yeah, that's unbelievable.
You know, I think again, Rachel, we know we touched on this, but that's one of the most delightful things about revisiting these songs was seeing these scenes
Mhm.
in these movies and admiring so much how
In,
these were made
in
because
this in this song, they even have Kermit balancing on one foot.
yes.
And I'm like,
Ah,
how? How did
ah, did they
it's
do that?
it is
And he's moving his
unbelievable.
mouth,
It
and
really is.
it looks so great.
Mhm.
It's the neatest
Yeah.
effect.
So what
Yeah.
do you have it for?
At 4, I have "Stepping Out with a Star." That's the Fred Astaire number from the
Mm-hmm.
Great Muppet Caper.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it.
So 3 is where I have moving right along.
Okay.
Kermit and Fozzie, the road
Yeah.
trip song, of course.
Yeah.
Great song. great road trip song.
Oh, I love that song. It's this great road trip song. It's this great buddy song.
Hmm.
Really establishes, I think, their
And when they have
relationship.
an actual fork in the road, hilarious. I
And
love that.
I just love that hammered old Studebaker that they're driving, and
Yes,
just oh,
great song.
it's just a delightful song. I have that at number two.
Okay, yeah.
I love it. And my number three is Man or Muppet,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
which again, I can't believe it won the Oscar, but I just felt it was so funny.
Yeah.
They the song itself is clever, but also the way that, the segment is shot and edited,
Hmm.
very, very funny. Again,
Yeah.
just kind of like music video, over the top, ridiculous, fun, but fun, but
Yeah.
delightful,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
So my number two is One More Sleep Till Christmas. I love it. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. 'Tis a season to be jolly and joyful. And we would pretty much almost my whole life. I mean, since it came out, um, we've always watched this movie on Christmas Eve because of this song.
Oh, see, that's so
After all,
fun.
there's only one more sleep till Christmas. And when our friends at Maven Cinemas, they when they were still able to do it, they had a sing along for Muppets Christmas Carol.
Did you go to that?
That yeah, it was
Oh, I'm so glad you
delightful,
got to
so
go.
fun.
Oh, that's
And
perfect.
so it has become a tradition to watch on Christmas Eve, One More Sleep Till Christmas. I do think it's the best song of the movie. And I really I love Kermit closing up the let's get ready for Christmas. Let's make way for Christmas. And the rats, the bookkeeping staff. I love the great joke. This is my island in the sun. You've convinced them. You convinced them, Scrooge. And it's kind of interesting because with both this and Treasure Island, to have them playing characters, it's
Yeah,
kind of similar in a Muppet. I mean, in Mickey's Christmas Carol, that
yeah,
you have the you can't talk. You have the Mickey characters in playing Cratchit, playing obviously playing
yeah,
Scrooge.
yeah.
That's kind of fun. I wish that they would do more,
Right.
more. And my Muppets Pride and Prejudice, my dream. If you had to pick a piece of classic literature to Muppify, what would you pick?
Pride and Prejudice is a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily that would be my first pick, but I would support it wholeheartedly because I think that's such a clever idea. I'm trying to think of like a fun adventure book, that's got a team thing. Because
Yeah, because if you
Treasure
could
Island, I
begin
thought
Treasure
that
Island,
was pretty.
Robinson Crusoe, maybe.
It would be interesting, but not enough characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is,
that's true.
yeah. So we'll
Like
probably
it
have to
would be
get.
fun for them to go a little bit like one of the horror novels like Frankenstein or Dracula, or kind of take I think they could have some
Well,
fun
they could have some fun, kind of almost
with
like an
that.
Abbott and Costello meet
Yeah,
Frankenstein kind
yeah,
of thing. You know
yeah.
what I mean? That could be a lot of that.
Jekyll
Really
and
could be,
Hyde, I think you
yeah,
could
that could be
do some fun
a lot of fun.
things with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
mhm. So, okay, so you already said your two, moving right along, correct?
Yeah, moving right along is my number two. I just think
Yeah,
it's just
great.
one of my favorites again because
Hmm.
I just love that first Muppet movie
Yeah.
so much too.
Well, we have the same number one.
Clearly, we have the
It
same
was
number one, right?
obvious. It's one of the it's a Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow
I
Connection.
think that it's one of the finest songs ever written for a film, ever, in
See,
my opinion.
Oh, I agree. This song always makes me cry.
Yeah,
This is the one
I absolutely.
that gets me. I love it. I love it when Kermit sings it in particular, but I love it when when anybody
Yeah.
sings it, because I know it's been covered a lot, and
Mhm.
I love it. In fact, I was listening to the Kenny Loggins cover today
Mhm.
just because I just feel kind of inspired
Yeah.
just because I mean there
It's
was
such
no
a
question.
yeah,
It was my number
that
one
was yeah,
from the
insane.
get-go when you know proposed this great project. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
And one of the fun things they did in Muppet May this year is they had the Muppets Go Hollywood, which was the whole thing was just a giant concert at the Hollywood Bowl just to promote the Muppet movie. It's really fun. You should watch it. And they had all these stars there and doing all these songs, and they have this whole section in there with Paul Williams and the other lyricist, where they were basically debuting the Rainbow Connection
Wow.
to the live audience on ABC or whatever, and at the Bowl, and they talk about how they were just struggling and struggling and struggling, and I think it was somebody there was talking, well, what about a Rainbow Connection? Somebody said, and they're like, oh my gosh, and they wrote it. You should watch that special. It's really fun.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds
Mhm.
wonderful. Yeah.
And it was just neat. And then not only do they have Kermit singing it, but in the clip from the movie, but they have Paul Williams and that other, I should remember the other lyricist. But anyway, they have them singing a verse as well, and then it goes into hearing Kermit sing it. It's amazing, and what a wonderful, hopeful, beautiful song, and it's like I said, I think one of the finest songs ever written for a film.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And in fact, I also think it's just one of the great pop songs ever written.
Yeah.
You know, on top of
Mhm.
that, with I think the most brilliant and tender lyrics and poignant lyrics. I think for anybody who wants to be creative, you
Yeah.
know, I just
And
I adore it.
Kenny Asher, that's the lyricist.
That's the lyricist. Okay.
Yeah. So it was nominated for Best Original Song. It lost to It Goes Like It Goes from Norma Ray. What even is that song?
I know. No one ever remembers
Yeah,
that
nobody
song.
remembers that.
Yeah, but
What?
every single person adores, you know, who's aware, you know, adores the Rainbow Connection. I also think too, you know, re-listening to this, as I mentioned, I love you know many of the covers that I've heard of it over the years, but no one sings it better than Jim Henson did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was tender for this you know project too, Rachel, just to be able to hear Jim Henson sing it again.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but what's the voice actor? I always forget it's the new guy.
The new guy
Matt Vogel.
Matt Vogel who voices Kermit.
He's not doing it for me. He doesn't sound like
I don't think he sounds
it
like
is
I don't think he
bad.
sounds like Kermit. He doesn't sound like
I
yeah.
It's in the same. So Steve Whitmire, he left, and so then they got rid of Rizzo, and and the Matt Vogel, it's not good.
No, it's not. It's a bummer. It's just a real bummer
Yeah.
because you know, like we were talking like you were saying, he just seems like you could find somebody who could really sound like him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. He doesn't to
He
me.
really doesn't. They did a whole video like tribute to the Muppet 3D or whatever. They had it on their social media. It was bad. I was just like, this does not sound like Kermit. It's not good. I don't like it. And they need to come up with something else. It's not good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a super great guy or whatever, but
Super
it's
great
not
guy.
working.
Yeah.
It's bad, and they need to like. I have a hard time believing that Jim Cummings or someone like that couldn't do a better Kermit.
Yeah, I agree.
So they have such incredible voice actors. It's not working that
And
vocal.
nothing, as we know, as we also previously discussed, nothing is working with the Muppets. I mean, if I wish I wish the Walt Disney Studios would stop the crap of remaking their animated films and how about focus some energy on the Muppets, you know?
Yeah, like just any of those ideas that we just said.
Yeah.
I just believe that they I really think that they would do well. I really do. And I don't think they'd be that expensive. You don't need to have, because the Muppets are the stars. That's the problem. Part of the problem with Muppets Most Wanted. And
Yeah.
I get it that the Muppet movie had a lot of stars. You know, there's a legacy of cameos in
Yeah.
Muppets, but that was, they needed them because they weren't the stars yet. You
Right.
don't need it in I mean, I love Michael Caine's performance in Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
But if it was just Joe Schmo British actor that nobody knew, I don't think the movie would have any less of a legacy
Right.
for the people who love it. Because the Muppets are the stars,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
And the even in Muppets in Space, like it kind of started to lose kind of the Muppets. Like, yes, it's Gonzo's movie, but it has a lot of other stuff going on in that movie.
Yeah.
And so I just think when they sort of lose their way from the Muppets in it, because it kind of goes to who's the villain? I forget in Muppets in Space. Jeffrey Tambor
Yeah.
is the villain.
And I can't remember his character name, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's been a while.
But
It's
anyway,
been
I
a
just think
minute.
when they start to sort of veer away from the Muppets, then I guess I just bring it up because I think that any of the ideas that we talked about, if you did a Muppets Frankenstein or you did Muppets Pride and Prejudice, whatever, I think they could be really cheap. I do not think you would need anybody that's expensive because it's the Muppets. The Muppets are the star.
Well, exactly, Rachel. And also, and maybe someone at Disney was paying attention, you never know, but look at the response that happened when they closed Muppet Vision 3D.
Yeah.
That had so many fans making content and being there, that they were there.
Yeah, you wonder though if they even care anymore. I mean, with this, I just cannot believe if they closed the rivers in Disneyland, if they dried them up I would be devastated. I've never been to Disney World. I mean, I went when I was 12, but I haven't been as an adult. So I can't speak to it, but I just cannot, like, what a soulless, heartless,
the fans
horrible
would absolutely
choice.
revolt too,
I mean, I cannot, like, one of the nice things about being in Disneyland is that it's just a nice place to be,
yeah.
Like it compared to going to like the park for me as a child was King's Dominion in Virginia.
Yeah.
And
right.
Going to a park like that, which is still fun, but it's like you go for the roller coasters, you don't go to like be a part of the environment. You don't go to I enjoy just sitting at Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful place.
Yeah. I cannot believe that they're doing that. And yes, like Tom Sawyer Island is nobody, that was a waste. And so I can understand wanting to use that, but getting rid of the river, unbelievable. I just can't believe it. I cannot, even though again, I'm not a Disney World person. I've never even been as an adult. That just seems like the evil corporate executive decision made that choice, not anyone who actually cares about the guest experience.
Do you think that there's, I mean, I know the Muppets are moving over to Rock and Roller Coaster, right, at Disney World. Do you think that with the fan response, would Disney consider reopening Muppet Vision? I mean, have you heard any rumors about that, or have you thought any? What do you think?
I think there's a decent chance that they could put it in place of Philharmonic, because who really cares about Philharmonic? You know what I'm saying? And if you have it would be such a cheap, easy swap that would cost them like nothing.
Well, that's what they did at California Adventure. They put Mickey's Feel Magic where Muppet Vision
Mhm.
was, you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
interesting
I
point.
could see that being a possibility. I really could.
Well, and then I guess
But
more to our topic at hand here, Chris, do you think there ever will be another Muppet movie that gets made at Disney, like in the next decade or something, you know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so. I really don't. I I don't know. I just because they're not making I could see if Disney Plus was flourishing and doing well, I could see it being something they might see for that. But they did try that. Like I said, we had the Electric Mayhem show. They had some different stuff for Disney Plus. But Disney, I mean, what
That
is even
Haunted
being
Mansion
made for
thing,
what's being even made for Disney Plus anymore? I mean, I
nothing.
guess there was the zombies movie, but is that the only thing that's
Yeah,
made for? I mean, and that was on Disney Channel as well, but is
right.
that the only thing this whole year that's
You bring up a good
exclusive
point.
to
I
Disney
guess
Plus?
I
Because even
guess
the
we'll
Mandalorian movie,
yeah.
when that gets made, I think that's next year, but that's going to theaters now.
That's theatrical. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I can't think of anything else but the zombies movie.
You know, I know we'll be discovering that when we do our studio, thing, right? But you
Yeah.
bring up an excellent point. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. I mean, there's just almost nothing. I mean, I guess there was Andor, but as far as
Well, and maybe they'll
movies,
just start remaking. They'll remake the Muppet movie.
oh my
I mean, I'm joking. I mean,
gosh.
like, what are they gonna do? Because that's all they really want to do
Yeah.
is remake their
I
past.
actually think that they would be more likely to remake your favorite Muppets Christmas Carol because I don't
Yeah.
think that there's that much nostalgia for the Muppet movie in
No, I
specific.
mean, I was just being stupid,
Yeah, but no, but I actually think I could see a world where they remake Muppet Christmas Carol. I could see that.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
quite a bit of nostalgia for that movie.
Right, right.
And so, I mean, I definitely
And
could see them doing it on Broadway.
now, see,
Um,
now that one would be delightful. I think that sounds delightful.
mhm.
Even I, who don't necessarily like the film or the songs that
Yeah,
much, but still, how fun as we as we already talked about to see the Muppets on stage like that. That would
it
be
would be
really
really cool.
cool.
And they have done Sesame Street on Broadway. I think it was off Broadway, but they've done it.
Well, and
There was there was a Sesame Street show.
they
What was
did,
it called?
the Sesame Street Muppets came and sang with the Tabernacle Choir when I was in it.
Mhm.
Did you see that show? Did you ever see that concert, Rachel?
Yes,
It is
that's
the
one of the few.
most
Yeah.
delightful things.
Sesame Street the musical that was on
Oh yeah.
Broadway, off Broadway production.
Having them be
Um,
live it's so fun, so much fun. I love that was that was a definitely like a top five experience for me in the Tabernacle Choir when the Sesame Street
uh,
Muppets came. It was such a fun. That was such a delight to
yeah, I got
perform
to
with
go. I
them.
didn't do the full. I went to the music and spoken word the
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, so but
Sunday morning
you got to see
version.
some of it, and
Yeah.
the concert they put on PBS is great. The version they put on PBS is really
Hmm.
fun of that show too. You get to really get the idea of just
Yeah, I'm
again
seeing here.
having a live performance with the you know all of the Muppet puppets. Is
Uh,
delightful.
this the Sesame Street musical. It had new songs, but then it also had some classics. C is for Cookie, Rubber Ducky, um, and I think I had is that Mike Feist? No, who is that? Um, I don't know if that is. Oh, Stephen Falla. Kind of looked like Mike Feist for a second. Anyway, so they've done successful Broadway shows with Sesame Street. I don't know. I just could see. I just think they would do really well. I think they would make a lot of money. I mean, it's always a little bit of these seasonal shows. Obviously, they have a shelf life, but you could definitely have it from October through the
Dude,
first week of
first
January.
part of January. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
for
problem.
sure.
And I think it would sell out. I really
That
do.
would just be delightful.
Mhm. So
Home
anyway,
Springs Eternal.
that was very unexpected. I was not expecting. I had no idea.
You were expecting that you were gonna have, Scrooge.
I had
as
no
a-
idea that you didn't like that movie. That's
Yeah,
really
I
funny
don't
to
like
me.
that movie.
But
But I'm glad you do, and it's fun.
yeah,
It was fun that we got to,
yes.
rank all this fun music.
So we'll be very curious to hear the reaction and what you all think. And this is a long episode. So if you listen to the whole thing, put hashtag Stanford is Scrooge. Put that in your comment. Then we'll know that you listened to the whole thing.
We'll know.
Yeah. So that would be a lot of fun. And like I said, everybody has opinions, and especially with music, like so subjective to
Yeah.
what you're a big opera fan. I'm not an opera fan. Like everybody likes different music, and that's fine. So so let us know what you think and what your ranking would be. Like I said, I'll have a link to, I'll do like a Spotify that would be fun. And we have the 46 songs, so we'd love to hear what you think, and or maybe give us in the comment section, give us your top 10. My top 10: Rainbow Connection, One More Sleep Till Christmas, Moving Right Along, Couldn't We Ride, It Feels Like Christmas, I'm Going to Go Back There Someday, Saying Goodbye, Stepping Out with a Star, Pictures in My Head, and Scrooge. That's my top 10.
Yeah.
And what's your top 10?
So Rainbow Connection, number 1. 2, Moving Right Along. 3, Man or Muppet. 4, Stepping Out with a Star. 5, Couldn't We Ride. 6, Somebody's Getting Married. 7, Never Before Never Again. 8, You Can't You Can't Take No for an Answer. I think I left out then 9, Life's a Happy Song, and 10, Right Where I Belong.
Very good. Well, again, let us know what you think. And please, if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. We so appreciate that. If you are listening on YouTube, definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the playlist with all of our Talking Disney episodes. And also, I'll put a link down to my Muppet May playlist where I've got reviews for all of these and much more. I've been doing that. I think I've done 50 episodes of Muppet May, so it's pretty fun.
Great.
Yeah, I've done more obscure stuff like that Muppets Go Hollywood that we talked about. This year was really fun. I had sort of a Jim Henson focus. So I did The Cube, which was the sci-fi experimental film that he did that's about 56 minutes. And it doesn't have any Muppets or puppetry, but it's just kind of seeing a different thing that he did. And that one really took off. It got over 50,000 views, which was unbelievable.
Cool.
And very exciting. Yeah, that was really cool. So anyway, check out Muppet May. And where can people find you, Stanford?
I am the host of the Movies Past and Present podcast, so you can find out where you listen to podcasts, and you can follow me on Instagram. I'm at Movies PAP, as in past and present.
Great. And you can find me again at Rachel's Reviews all over the place. You find me at Hallmarkies Podcast. Me and my friend Terry, we did a whole episode where we ranked our favorite Muppets, and then we included specials and things like that. Like I really do love Emmett Otter so much, so you should all check that out if you haven't seen it. But you should check out that ranking. I love the Muppets. They're very close to my heart, and anyway, I've got lots of Muppet content, and so take a look at all of that. And thanks so much, everybody. And make sure you check out the Patreon group. That's the biggest way you can support everything that I'm doing. And I really try to make it worth your while for the Patreon group. You get a lot of bonuses, extra episodes. You get to be part of our monthly Patreon activities where we have guests and talent, and it's really fun. And then we have a merch store. We got lots of fun, cool designs there. So check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yay. Okay, we did it. I know that was very long.
Thanks, Rachel.